real changes. I'ma get it started. Please give me a pardon, cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching.
It's week 12 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's Stetson Bennett. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Rams and the Jets, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Ritter here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. Buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Byron Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Bennett now off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively. They got
under pressure, and they got to him again. Jermaine Johnson in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And the Jets will take over.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ritter throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long...
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And the pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Now 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw here, Bennett.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Sands. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sands, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Jets' 44-yard line.
To throw is Bennett. That's caught. Puka Nacua.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now Bennett on a bootleg. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And the Rams at 6 and 4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st and 10, Bennett. Open man is Atwell, complete.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sands.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a give right side. Sands down to the 25.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it, right?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hall.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Ritter to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
37-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Ritter back to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this 1st half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bennett looking to throw. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking to the aerial attack, here's Bennett. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing here on 3rd, Bennett. That is caught.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And Bennett will look to throw.
At the 7-yard line.
Touchdown, Rams! Tyler Higbee in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Bennett.
He finds his man complete. That's Shepard.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a give, right side. Sands. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using, gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Bennett now.
Over the middle and complete.
complete to the tight end, Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's brought down at the 16.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
Bennett now to throw. He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the air yet again. Bennett. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way. As a quarterback on his back, usually can't complete a pass.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
He'll get this to Lazard. Just a gain of a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
Ball start, offense.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long.
Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Ritter.
He finds Reddick complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Going play action. Ritter. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
The completion to Ritter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Ritter. He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Thought that might be the goose egg breaker. Still stuck on 0.
Yeah, this is still a tight game, too. We got to keep that in mind because that miss there, you hang your head, you let it affect you the next time you go out there, then you've really hurt your ball club. Get yourself together. You might get another opportunity, and they're going to count on you to put it through the posts.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. There's a nice move. Power running by Zeke. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
1-yard gain.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
34-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Back to throw, Bennett. He'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd down, Bennett to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ritter now.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0.
First down, here's Ritter. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Airing one deep for Riddick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. On 2nd down now, Sands, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Rams.
Bennett looking to throw.
And he'll complete this one. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Now Ritter to throw on first down. And check down complete to Hall.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ritter back to throw.
At the 33-yard line.
Open man here is Conklin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ritter from the gun. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On play action, here's Ritter.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On second down, Sands. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On third down, Sands. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So the Jets now down by 13, 1:44 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot.
Ritter. That's caught by Wilson.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Here comes second down at 5.
21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's Ritter.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line.
Ritter looks to throw it.
Caught by Wilson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Here comes second down. Now Ritter.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
And he'll find Hall.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
A loss of 5.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.